Ladies and gentlemen, good evening all. Happy New Year! Today I can see your beautiful faces. Now you are in our International Speech Masters first meeting. Mr. Dan Taylor from New Zealand is our guest speaker today. I warmly welcome all of you for this meeting. No need my words. Our speech masters are ready to rise up their brave voices. If you can challenge with us, please hands up. Okay, let's start our meeting now. Our International Language School principal, our teacher, our guide. Do you know Mr. Sppech? Now, first, I would like to invite Mr. Sppech to address all of us in this meeting.
Good evening, everyone, and wish you a sunny New Year to all. My lovely students, and today is the first day of the year, and today is the first meeting of Speech Masters International. Today we have guest speaker from New Zealand, Mr. Dance. I warmly welcome for the program. So, my dear speech masters, members, and parents, and the student unions with Mashi Maya, I warmly welcome for the program, which is conducted by Speech Masters International. Today is a very beautiful day. All people are thinking about this day. And again, I do want to bless my beautiful students who are comes from with different areas to the International Language School. And I wish my lovely parents, it means our parents of ILS, and all who have joined for this beautiful evening. आदरणीय अम्मे ताते, आदरणीय दुए पुते, अपे other speech masters international අපේ මේ ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරුවන්ගේ මේ ක්ලබ් එකේ පළවෙනි මීටින් එක. ඉතින් අපි බොහොම ගෞරවයෙන් යුතුව ආරාධනා කරා නව ශ්‍රීලන්තේ ජීවත් වන නව ශ්‍රීලන්ත ජාතික ඩෑන්ස් මහතාට මේ ආරාධිත විශේෂ කතිකයා ලෙසින්. ඉතින් අපි පහුගිය දෙසැම්බර් 4 වෙනිදා එංගලන්තය, ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාව, මැලේසියාව, ශ්‍රී ලංකාව ඇතුළු නව ශ්‍රීලන්තය ඇතුළු රටවල් පහක් ඒකරාශී කරගනිමින් අපි මෙම ස්පීච් ක්ලබ් එක ඕපන් කරා. ඉතින් ඒ ක්ලබ් එකේ ඕපනින් එකත් සමගම අපි අද පළවෙනි මීටින් එක පවත්වනවා. ඉතින් අපේ ප්‍රයිඩ් ආදරණීය දුවා දරුවෝ බොහොම ආදරෙන් යුතුව ලෑස්ති වෙලා ඉන්නවා මේ දවස් පිළිගන්න. ඒ වගේම අද අපි අපේ පළමු සැසිය සමගින් නව පන්ති ආරම්භයේ මෙලෙසින් නව පාඨමාලා ආරම්භය මෙලෙසින් අපි සනටුහන් කරනවා Zoom තාක්ෂණය ඔස්සේ. ඉතින් අපි කොවිඩ් වසංගතය වෙලාවේ ඔන්ලයින් තාක්ෂණයෙන් රට පුරා ලෝකේ පුරා Zoom තාක්ෂණයෙන් ගියපු ගමන මේ 2022 අද ජනවාරි 1 වෙනිදා අපි අපේ දූ දරුවන්ගේ නව පාඨමාලා ආරම්භයක් මෙලෙසින්ම සනිටුහන් කරනවා. ඉතින් අපි සමග අත්වැල් බැඳගත්තු අප සමග මේ ගමනේ යෝධ ශක්තියක් වෙන අපේ ආදරණීය දෙමව්පියන් මේ වෙලාවේ බොහොම ගෞරවයෙන් යුතුව මතක් කරනවා. උන් තමයි අපිට හිටපු විශාල ශක්තිය අපේ ආදරණීය දරුවන්ට අපේ ආයතනය. ඒ නිසා ආයතනයේ පරිපාලන අධ්‍යක්ෂකතුමන් අපේ සුගත් නන්දසිරි මැතිතුමා, ඒ වගේම කැලුම් ප්‍රසන්දිත් බණ්ඩාර මැතිතුමා, නීතිඥ අයෝධ්‍යා නවරත්න ඇතුළු අපේ කණ්ඩායම එක්ක මේ ගමන යන්න බොහොම ශක්තියක් උනේ අපේ ආදරණීය දෙමව්පියෝ. ඒ නිසා අපි බොහොම ගෞරවයෙන් යුතුව ආරාධනා කරනවා, ආයාචනා කරනවා අපිත් එක්ක මේ අවුරුද්දෙත් ඒ දුන්නා වගේ ලොකු ආශිර්වාදයක් අපට ලබා දෙන්න. අපි ජාත්‍යන්තර භාෂා පුහුණු පාසල නමින් අපිට කරන්නට පුළුවන්, දැන් ඒ දූ දරුවන්ට කරන්නට පුළුවන් ඒ විශ්වසනීය ගමන අපි මෙලසින් ආරම්භ කරනවා. ඉතින් මම ආදරණීය අපේ දෙමව්පියන්ට මහත් ආඩම්බරයෙන් යුතුව කියනවා මේ අද දවසේ අපේ ස්පීච් මාස්ටර්ස් කඳවුරේ එහෙම නැත්නම් ස්පීච් මාස්ටර්ස් ක්ලබ් එකේ මේ ආදරණීය පුංචි මල් කැකුළු කතා කරන විලාසය බලන්න. නිසා අපි අභියෝග කරනවා ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ඕනම කෙනෙකුට මේ අපේ දරුවොත් එක්ක රයිට් කතා කරන්න එන්න, රයිට් දැනුම බෙදා ගන්න එන්න, ඔවුන් එක්ක බොහොම රයිට් ලෙන්ගතුව රයිට් අභියෝග බාර ගන්නට එන්න කියලා අපි ඕන කෙනෙකුට රයිට් ප්‍රසිද්ධිය ආරාධනා කරනවා. ඒ තරම් අපේ දරුවෝ රයිට් ඒ අවස්ථාවට බොහොම උත්සාහයෙන් යුතුව වෙනී සිටිනවා. ඒ නිසා මම වැඩි වශයෙන් කතා කරන්නට ඕනේ අද අපේ ස්පීච් මාස්ටර්ස්ලා ඇතුළු ඒ අපේ දරුවෝ යන්තම් 6 වසරේට පා තැබුවා විතරයි. right මෙහෙම දරුවන් පිරිසක් මේ අපි ගමේ ඉඳන් මේ වැඩසටහන් ටික කරන්නේ. ඔවුන්ට හරියට සිග්නල් තිබුණේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා ස්පීච් මාස්ටර් ප්‍රධාන ඒ උත්සවයට එන්නට ඔවුන්ට අර කෝට් එකක් තිබුණේ නැහැ, කබායක් තිබුණේ නැහැ, බ්ලේසර් එකක් තිබුණේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා right එහෙම කතාවක් තමයි අපි මේ ලෝකෙට ලියාගෙන යන්නේ. ඒ නිසා අපි මේ කතාව අදින් ආරම්භ කරනවා. ඒ නිසා අපි right දරුවන්ට ආරාධනා කරනවා, දෙමව්පියන්ට ආරාධනා කරනවා white paper අස්සේ හිර වෙලා ඉන්න, පොත් අස්සේ හිර වෙලා ඉන්න දරුවන්ට අපි අලුත් මාවතක් විවෘත කරලා තියෙනවා. අපි මේ වැඩසටහන් සියල්ල සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම නොමිලේ කරන්නේ. ඒ නිසා බොහොම ආඩම්බරයෙන් යුතුව ජාත්‍යන්තර භාෂා පුහුණු පාසල නමින් අපි right අපේ මාෂේ මායා වගීෂ මදුරංග, භාග්‍ය ලක්ෂිත, උදානි ඇතුළු අපේ විශ්ව ඇතුළු කණ්ඩායම ලොකු ශක්තියක් right ලබා දෙනවා මේ right කඳවුරේ මහා ලොකු යෝධ right ශක්තියින් විදියට. ඉතින් අද අපි මේ වැඩසටහනෙන් අපේ මේ ක්ලබ් එකට අද අපි ලේකම්වරියක් පත් කරගන්නවා, සෙක්‍රටරි කෙනෙක් පත් කරගන්නවා. ඒ වගේම යම්කිසි දරුවන් පිරිසක් ස්පීච් මාස්ටර් තනතුරට හිමිකම් කියනවා අද මේ දවසේ. එනිසා අපි සියලු දෙනාටම ආරාධනා කරනවා ස්පීච් මාස්ටර් කෙනෙක් වෙන්න, අලුත් හීනයක් එක්ක එන්න. right ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව ලියන්න විතරක් නෙමෙයි, right කතා කිරීමේ අවශ්‍යතාවය සමග පෙළ ගැසෙන්න කියලා අපි ගෞරවයෙන් යුතුව ආරාධනා කරනවා. අපි කියනවා ආදරණීය අම්මාවරුන්ට පියවරුන්ට ඔබේ ගමේ පුංචි සංගරණයක් තියන්න. මේ වගේ පුංචි මල් කැකුළු එක්ක ඔබ ඒ ගමේ රයිට් ඒ නගරේ දරුවන්ට අභියෝගයක් කරන්න පුළුවන්ද රයිට් කියලා. එහෙම නැත්නම් තවත් සංගරණයක් කරන්න ඔබේ ගමේ රයිට් ඔබේ නගරේ ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කළ හැකි රයිට් කුලකේ අවයව කීයක් තියෙනවද කියලා. ඒ නිසා අපි මේ දරන්නා වූ වෑයම රයිට් අති ප්‍රබලයි අති විශිෂ්ටයි ඒක අපි ලැබපු විශිෂ්ට ජයග්‍රහණයක්. ඒ නිසා මේ වගේ රයිට් ආදරණීය දවසක මහා පරිපූර්ණ දවසක අපේ දූ දරුවෝ රයිට් හරි ආඩම්බරයෙන් යුතුව රයිට් බොහොම ලස්සනට ඒ Tamanගේ අත්දැකීම් පාඩම් කරලා රයිට් කරන ගතිකේ අපි ගාව නැහැ. ඕනෑම වේදිකාවකට තියන්න ඕනෑම මයික් එකක් ඉස්සරහට තියන්න අපේ දරුවන්ට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right, they are very talented, right, they are skillful, right, they are leaders, right, in our club, right, we are developing we are developing the skills, abilities, qualities ඒ විදිහට අපි right එහෙම තමයි අපි හදන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි මේ right දරුවන්ට ආශිර්වාද කරන ගමන් අද දවසේ right මේ ඉවර වෙනකම් රැඳී සිටින්න. ඒ නිසා මේ මිස්ටර් ඩෑන්ස් මේ වෙලාවේ right එහෙ right පාන්දර දැන් පැය 7:00ක right විතර වෙනසක් ලංකාවත් right නවසීලන්තයත් අතර. ඉතින් right ඒ අය අපිට බොහොම ලොකු සහයෝගයක් ලබා දෙනවා. අපි විවිධ රටවල් වල විවිධ ජාතිකයන් සමග මේ වැඩපිළිවෙල සක්‍රියව කරනවා. පාසල් right පාසලේ අධ්‍යාපනයේ සක්‍රීය දායකත්වයක් දෙමින් අපි අපේ පාඨමාලා ආරම්භයත් මෙලෙසින්ම right කරනවා. හෙට සිට අපි මේ කාලසටහන් right ලබා දෙමින් අපි මේ වැඩ කටයුතු සියල්ල right ආරම්භ කරනවා. right එනම් අපි right දැන් ලබා දෙනවා මේ අභියෝගාත්මක right අපේ ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂා පාඨමාලාවට ඇවිල්ලා මාස කිහිපයක් තිස්සේ සති කිහිපයක් තිස්සේ දවස් කිහිපයක් තිස්සේ දෙසැම්බර් 4 ආරම්භ කරපු මේ ගමන තාම ජනවාරි 1 වෙනි දවස් ජනවාරි 4 වෙනි දවස් තුනේ නෑ. ඉතින් ඒ ආදරණීය දරුවන් right ස්පීක් කරන විලාසය right ඒ දරුවන් ඒ කරන හැකියාවට ඔවුන්ගේ ඉදිරි ගමනට ආශිර්වාද කරන්න කියලා අපේ ආදරණීය දෙමාපියන්ට ඉල්ලමින් සියලු දෙනාටම සුබ අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් right වෙන්න කියලා නැවතත් ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමින් අපි right අපේ ස්පීච් මාස්ටර්ස් ලාගේ එහෙම නැත්නම් අපේ ස්පීච් මාස්ටර් ක්ලබ් එකේ ඉන්න ආදරණීය දුවා දරුවන්ගේ ස්පීච් ටික මෙලෙසින් ආරම්භ කරමු. Okay, let's start it. Yes. අද ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ කතා කරන්න යන්නේ ටිකක් ඔයා පරාජය වෙන කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි. right ඔයාට දිනන්න පුළුවන් කෙනෙක්. හැමෝම මේ දිනන ගමනට එන්න. right අපි මේ ගමනේ යනවා. ඔයත් ඒ ගමනේ කොටස්කාරයෙක් වෙන්න කියලා right ආරාධනයක් තමයි ඔවුන් කරන්නේ. right they are about to say you are not a loser, right, you are a winner. right ඔයා මේ පරාජිතෙක් නෙමෙයි. ඔයා ජයග්‍රාහකයෙක්. right ඒ කතාව අපි මෙලෙසින් right ආරම්භ කරනවා. So right this is the official first meeting of Speech Masters International of ILS Sri Lanka. So I would like to invite our first speaker, Speech Master Sudeepa Situmini. You are not the loser, you are a winner. This is the Speech Master Sudeepa Situmini.
A great natural. The past prepares for us to meet the challenges of the future. And you may think, oh, a great man, he lives in the past. Oh no, but his idea is so essential and important for our society. As well as new, yeah, those two words what I think about and what can you remember about these two words? Really, this is my personal. I think this is like a special festival, a specific turning point in my life or in your life. New hopes and new racings, also brave challenges and the bright expectations. We can fulfill with all these things to this future. And you all know we have spent only a little amount of time until today. But we have remaining most part of hours, days, weeks, also months in this year, achieve our goals and success day. As well as this one can be in first month or in second month. Hey, I'm third year in the third month. Also any other months in the year. Think you may have a music competition. Then in first time you think, let's go. Oh no, I couldn't. In second time you think, oh no, I want to try. Let's go. Oh no, I want to ready for that. No, those methods are wrong. Because in that time you must think, yes, I can, I will do that. Let's go. Because this is not a normal year. This is the winner's year, not losers. In our star society, one day you are a bright star. You can, you must try, and you must be tired. And you must be hard work. Then actually, you can be happy. Yeah, I did that.
Yes, next chance is goes to you are not a loser, you are a winner. This is our member of Speech Masters International, Dulmini Dahamsa.
Friends, I think you're losers. I think you can't do anything. No, you're winners. You're big stars. If you're trying to do something, if you failed it, take the failure as a strength. If you have so many problems, take these all problems as a big opportunity. Then face the challenge as well. Don't be discouraged. Go ahead. Always think, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Then you can do all the things in the world. This is your year. This is the first day of the year. But you have so many months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, seconds to win the world. Do you know? A minute is also a big time. Do useful thing at that time. Friends, be stars and shine the world. First, dream your target. Then, point your target. Remind it in your mind. Then, every moment, every second, live with the target. And then, try to win the world.
Yes. Next chance is goes to our little princess of, right, as you all know, little actress of our Speech Masters International. The chances goes to Tenuchi Vinara.
We are now 2022. Yes. A lot of things happen to destroy us. No, we did not lose. We are won. How many bad things happened to us? COVID. How many tried to kill us? We are so strong that nothing can knock us down. Little by little, we strengthen our hearts. Let's win this year, 2022. Let's think positively, not think negatively. Thinking positively. Let's work. The key to their success in will themselves. We can take it, but you can't wait. Try. Oh, are lazy? Then go to sleep. Can you walk? Then go to drink. Can you walk? Then go to drink. And we are not alone. Let's all win together. I can. You can. They can. And we all can. All the best. Go to a dream and work. Thank you.
ආදරණීය අම්මේ තාත්තේ ඒ තමයි right ඔබ හඳුනන සුපුරුදු right රූපවාහිනියෙන් ඔබ දන්න හඳුනන ස්වර්ණ වාහිනියේ අපේ right පොඩ්ඩි ඉතින් මේ ආදරණීය දෙනුජි විනාරා දියණිය අපේ නාත්තන සුකුමාලිය ඉතින් මේ හැමෝටම අපි ආරාධනා කරනවා අපේ චූටි දුවල පුතාලා right ගොඩක් right අද Zoom තාක්ෂණයෙන් සම්බන්ධ වෙලා ඉන්නවා මේ ඒ අයට දැන් dance මහතා තව ටිකකින් සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා ඉතින් අපි right ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ mic එක on කරලා දෙනවා එතකොට right dance මහත්තයා එක්ක right ඔබ ඔයාලට හැමෝටම කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් සාමාන්‍ය පෞද්ගලික right දේවල් අහන්නේ නැතුව right English වලින් විස්තර අහන්න පුළුවන් right ඒ නිසා right ඒ chances ගන්න හැමෝම right තමන්ගේ වීඩියෝ එක on කරගෙන meeting එක තුල ඉන්න කියලා ආරාධනා කරනවා. Yes, right again. So we have next our speaker. She's called Vindicha Vardhana. You are not a loser, you are a winner.
Are you choose victor or defeat? Is that challenge for you? What would you like to choose? I would like to choose victory. Why I say like that? Now I'm going to take some examples. Think about those people. They are world famous people. Why? Because of their skills, talents, confidence, positive thinking, and also especially their self-esteem. Who are the persons? Alexander Graham Bell, Susantika Jayasinghe, Thomas Alva Edison, John Logie Baird. They know how they classify, how they confirm their success. In their lives, they also had a defeat, so many defeats. But with that defeat, they rise up to reach their victory. So you also can do this. You also can win the lives. When you're going to do something, at the first time, you can't. The second time also you can't. Third time also you can't. But when you try and try, you can maybe success. You can win your life, becoming future expectation. So always we want to think positively. If we can't, we want to try. Every and each life have defeats. Every and each life with that defeats have victories. So I like to tell two statements. Time is slow when you wait. Time is fast when you wait.
Yes, super cool. So this is the new year. As a student, you definitely can be a winner. We don't want to win our life. Then for that we can call that's my beautiful life. Through our speech masters, we are finding, we do want to find beautiful life who success in their life. So next chance goes to our member of Speech Masters International, Vihari Seritma.
Thinking. Stop it. Don't waste time by thinking. If you want to think like this. You are a winner. You are not a loser. What did you think? Oh, she's very beautiful. She has a nice car. She has a nice horse. Is this good? Why did you want to be like that? You have to work hard. My dear ladies and gentlemen, every day be positive. Don't be negative. But not from the COVID-19. You have to be positive. You have to be positive from your works. We are winners, not losers. If you have a lot of trophies, medals, certificates, if you have a lot of degrees, did you stop your works? No. If you stop it, you are again a loser. The hard-working person is the winner. So if you want to be a winner, you have to work hard. And with your day starting, think like this. I'm a winner, not loser.
Yes, super cool. Our speaker, Vihari Senitma. Yes, you are winners, not a loser. The next chance goes to Navanchana Sandavini.
Ladies and gentlemen, in every minute, in every hour, in every moment, I think about my life. I think about my dreams. I think about my future. How do we achieve our goals? If you want to win your life, work hard. We passed 1 year with COVID-19. To start this new year brightly and successfully, work hard. I'm not a loser. You all are not losers. We all are the winners of 2022. COVID-19 is not a reason for our freedom in this period. If we can't manage our valuable time, we can't manage our interest in an happy life. Sometimes obstacles and challenges come in every moment, come in every day, come in every week. Fight with them like an eagle. Don't be lazy and don't be fear. Sometimes when I do something, some people will say to you, you can't do this. You are a loser. Don't think about them. Get it as the experience of you. And when I do something, in the first turn, you will can't do it. In the second turn also, you will can't do it. But in the third turn, if you do it in your heart, definitely you can do it. Try and try. Try with your skills, share kindness, smile always. Thank you.
Yes. We have a speaker, but she can be a dancer. I will definitely show, right? You will be an enjoyable person while you are listening Speech Master Tinuli Sahanya's voice. The next chance is goes to Speech Master Tinuli Sahanya.
In first dancing competition in my life, I danced like this. But they laughed me. Also, I laughed me. Also, in my second dancing competition, I fell down. I lost my dream. But I never give it up. Every morning, I got up with my amazing dream. One day, I want to be a best dancer in my school. So, I work hard like this. I work hard like this. I get so tired. The third dancing competition came soon. I ran into it. That day, I danced like this. Yeah, I did it. I achieved my goal. My lovely ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win your world, you must work hard. And you have to struggle with your negative ideas. Also, please don't be a loser. Step out with your new hope and amazing dream. Hope you all are to be positive. Try and try. Today or tomorrow, you can win your world. Please think, I can. You can. We all can. Never give it up.
Yes, super cool. Right. Next, we have a speaker. You are not a loser. You are a winner. This is Speech Master Netuli Senulmi.
Everyone has a dream to achieve one thing in their life. Now we are moving to 2022. So, hi 2022. Oh, bye-bye 2021. During 2021, we can fight a lot of challenges, but we can lose from them. So, but we're not losers. When we fight with those challenges once again, we can be the winners. So, when we follow our dreams once again, also we can be the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, you have a good power, and also you have a powerful brain. Ladies and gentlemen, rise up with your strength once again. Rise up with your strength once again. Success doesn't have any cause of event. As example, it is not important what you were in the past. It is important what you are in the present. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you think every person negatively, like, oh, I can't do that, like this, anyway, you can't win the world. Ladies and gentlemen, everywhere you have to think positively. So when you think positively, only you can be the winner. And you can succeed your life. This is the year for win the world. This is the year for win the world. So during this year, when you work hard, you can win the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody try to follow your dream. So don't waste your valuable time. When you waste your valuable time, also you can't win the world. Ladies and gentlemen, my advice is everybody you have to follow your dream. So let's everybody follow our dream.
Yes. මේ අලුත් අවුරුද්දේ චූටි දුවලා පුතාලා මේ අපේ ස්පීච් මාස්ටර්ස් ක්ලබ් එකට ජොයින් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් හැමෝටම අපි ආරාධනා කරනවා භාෂාව ඉගෙන ගන්න ගමන් මෙම විචිත්‍රවත් අපි කතාව විතරක් නෙමෙයි දෙමාපියෝ හොඳට රයිට් බලාගෙන ඉන්නවනම් එනිසා අපේ දරුවන්ට ඕනෙම වේදිකාවක අභියෝග කරන්න පුළුවන්. නිසා අපි එහෙම කතාවක් රයිට් ආරම්භ කරලා කොහොම ටික දිනයි රයිට් මේ ගෙවිලා ගියේ. Yes, right. We have found a beautiful girl who comes from Alpedia. Yes, but you are not a loser, you are a winner. This is our member of International Speech Masters Club, Samadhi Apsara.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are the winner. Today I have something to say you. You can win this world, but you trust about you. You're thinking about you. Then you can be the good winner. Please remember that my advice. Please win all competitions in your lives. I'm going to touch my dreams. I'm going to catch them. I have one example in my life. One day, I had a running competition. In this time, I'm very hardworking. I'm exercising, running every time. I'm very hardworking. The last night coming soon. I was so excited. Next day morning, I'm very hardworking running. Lastly, I am the winner. I'm also happy. All are cheering me. Samadhi, Samadhi, you're a winner, you're a winner. I'm so happy. Lastly, I saw my mom's face. It's so sweet smile. I like that. Like that time, please success your lives. Now you want rings. Please make rings. Now you can join winners team, not losers. People are most like the winners team, not losers. This year, you can join winners team with happily.
Yes, absolutely right. You can come to the side of winners. Congratulations. So, right. ඉතින් අපි ආරාධනා කරනවා අපි පැත්තට right එන්න කියලා LPT ඉඳනොත් මේ පැත්තට එන්න right ඊට වැඩිය මේ නේද yeah බලන්නකෝ right yes okay right තවත් විනාඩි 9කින් එංගලන්ත ජාතික එංගලන්තයේ ජීවත් වෙන dance මහතා සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා think right dance මහතා right එන විට හැමෝම right වෙනදා වගේ clap එකක් දීලා තමන්ගේ heart reaction එක දීලා ඉතින් බලාගෙන ඉන්න right video on කරගෙන right ඔයගොල්ලෝ හැකිතරම් අපි කතා කරන්න chance එක දෙනවා right ගෙදර තියෙන ශබ්ද බද්ද right ඔක්කොම නවත්තලා TV එක ටිකකට off කරලා radio එක ටිකකට off කරලා සූදානම් වෙන්න right okay can you show me clapping right that's not for me. So we have a small beautiful girl. She is like a flower. All right. So other speakers are in grades 7 and 6. So I have found a beautiful flower in my beautiful life. So she is going to rise up. She's beautiful voice. So, I'd like to invite speech master Rashini Nilakna. You are not a loser, you are a winner.
I'd like to say bye 2021. And I'd love to say hi 2022. We all warmly welcome 2022. In 2021, I always hear people saying COVID-19, positive, negative. Those words, COVID-19, positive, negative, they are stuck in my head. We are stuck in our homes. We stay together in our homes. We feel lost. Mom, dad's work. I like to stay near my mom and dad. I like to hug them. And that is the best thing in the whole world. But I need to say, thank you, COVID-19. You helped me a one time. COVID-19 helped me to stay near by my mom and dad lots of times. Thank you for giving me that help. Thank you so much. And now, I'm full of love. And I'm a strong girl. And I have a brave mind. Now I'm ready to defeat any trouble that comes in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to beat any trouble that comes in 2022? Then join with me. Let's work together and beat 2022. Let's go. But don't separate. Let's stick together and beat 2022. Let's go.
Yes, super cool. So that voice comes from speech master Rashini Nilakna. And so, hello, speech master Salin Silva. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Then General Secretary, කවුරු වෙයිද ඔයා හිතන්නේ ගෙස් කරන්නේ කවුද? Club එකේ.
I can't guess it.
කවුරු වෙයි කියලාද හිතන්නේ? right. ඔයාට vote කරන්න chance එකක් දුන්නොත්. ඔයාට vote කරන්න chance එකක් දුන්නොත් right කවුද ඔයා vote කරන්නේ General Secretary විදියට?
එක්කනේ බෑනේ ඔක්කොම මගේ ආයතනට ඔක්කට vote කරනවා.
නෑ ඉතින් නේද leader කෙනෙක් ඉන්න ඕනේ නේ right. leader කෙනෙක් ඉන්න ඕනේ. නෑ right ඔයාට chance එකක් දුන්නොත් right ඔයා කවුද right ඔයා vote කරන්නේ කාටද?
Right.
විහාරි සෙනිත් මත. විහාරි සෙනිත් මම right ඔයා හිතනවා ජෙනරල් සෙක්‍රටරි වෙයි කියලා.
I don't know about that.
right ඔයාට ඒක මේ ඔයා vote කරන්න දුන්නොත් ඔයා මේ කාටද vote කරන්නේ?
The speech minister Shalini Silva.
ඒ අවලංගු ඡන්දයක් වශයෙන් right අපි ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා. ඒක කතා වෙලා right ගහපු deal එකක් right ඒ නිසා ඒක හරියන්නේ. නේ. තෙනිච්චි විනාර අපි පොඩ්ඩිට right කියනවා ඔයාට right general secretary වෙන්න vote කරන්න දුන්නොත් ඔයා කාටද vote කරන්නේ? vote කරන්නේ නැහැ. SMS එකක් ගහන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒකට රුපියලක් කැපෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මම ඒකවත් වියදමක් කරන්නේ නැහැ. අනේ ඔය වගේ secretary කෙනෙකුට vote කළා මට වැඩක් නැහැ නිසා. ඒ නිසා. right. is yes සමාධි අප්සරා. ඔයා vote කරන්නේ කාටද? දැන් මේක ලොකු තනතුරක් right මේ බලය බෙදා දීම. දැන් මට වැඩිය right අයිතියක් තියෙනවා අපේ right student union එකේ මම කියන්නේ ඒක right අපිට වැඩිය අයිතියක් තියෙනවා ඇත්තටම right අපිට වැඩිය අයිතියක් තියෙනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි බලය තියාගෙන ඉන්නේ අපේ මාෂී මායලා වගේ සමදුරංගලා right එම් නිසා right power එකක් හම්බ වෙනවා power says voice is a more powerful weapon to kill anyone right මේ voice එකෙන් ඕනම කෙනෙක් right පරාජය කරන්න පුළුවන් ඒ නිසා අපි මේ අලුත් කතාවක් විදිහට තමයි right ලියන්නේ ඒ නිසා අපි මේ චූටි දුවලා පුතාලා අපේ right club එකට join කරගෙන මෙහෙම right train කරනවා ඊළඟ දවස්වල දැන් right miss dance තව විනාඩි 3කින් සහභාගී වෙනවා yes third minute වලින් සහභාගී වෙනවා. Okay. Yes. අපි පොඩි විනාඩි කිහිපයක් right අපි plan එකේ තියෙන නිසා right මම අපි club එකේ මේ ආයෙකින් පොඩි දෙනවා පොඩි අභියෝගයක්. right අභියෝගයක් දෙනවා අපි right thank you එක්කෙනෙකුට කතා කරන්න දෙනවා කියලා මේ කීප දෙනෙකුට කතා කරන්න දෙනවා කියලා. Insta yes. අපූර්ව ආකර්ෂණ right I will give the chance to speak බලමු අපි ඒක කරයිද කියලා අපූර්වට right you are not a loser right you are a winner yes apurvi can you hear me yes okay yes are you ready to speak
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
yes right it means right you can
Yes, sir, I can.
right ready wenna dupuluwan
Okay, sir.
yes right okay now so right I can't see you right so where are you hello
Yes, sir, I'm here.
right turn on yes right you are so yes right so අපි පොඩ අපේ schedule එකෙන් පිටපැනලා right අපි දෙනවා chance එකක් right the chances goes to you are not a loser you are a winner this is member of International Speech Masters Club Apurvi Akarshana
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you all are winners, not losers. In where? Yes, the biggest challenge. Do you know what's the biggest challenge? Yes, but not exams, not competitions. The biggest challenge is our life. You all can win it. There are some small challenges in our life also. You should think, I will win it. I will be the first. There are to do some work, you need help. Like that, our skills, talents help us to win our life. Firstly, you should understand what's your special talent. Then you should perform it to the world. Then you can rise up. There are many people that shows their talents and win the life. As an example, take Mr. Thomas Alva Edison. He tries 999 times, but he couldn't find the electric bulb. But the 1000th time, he find that. They try the best. And I think you also try. And my dear friends, that's not enough. You should think positively, not think negatively. Some people think, I can't do this. When I go to the stage, people laugh me. Never mind. Say to people, laugh at me. You just perform your item. And my dear friends, the way to win our life, not clear. There are many, many barriers. So sometimes you fell down first. Again, you should stand up. Second time, also you fell down, but you should stand up again. Third time, also you fell down, but you should stand up again. Try your best, it's the best. So my requestable advice is think positively, try, work hard, and win the biggest challenge called our life. Thank you.
Yes, excellent. Right, super cool. Within 5 minutes, Mr. Dance, right, you know. Yes, our next speaker, you are not a loser, you are a winner. As well as she definitely will be a doctor. This is speech master Tadini Dahamya.
Ladies and gentlemen, bye for 2021. Hi for 2022. Okay. Think positively. You are the winner. You are not a loser. If you have an ambition, you can achieve it by yourself. And also, if you work hard, your dreams will come true in the future. So, I know you all have lots of weaknesses and also strengths, good qualities, and skills. So, we want to remove our weaknesses one by one. We want to develop our skills and good qualities. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know a winner is a dreamer who never gives up? Think for 1 minute. What we do to achieve our goals? We have to stay strong. Have a faith in yourself. Love to the nature Learn well. Always be happy and respect and help others. So, ladies and gentlemen, by these things, you can success. Please think, this is your year. Don't waste 1 second of your valuable time. Move to the victory pillar in your life.
Yes. Super cool. Yeah, eagerly waiting for Mr. Dance from New Zealand. බලන්න අතුසන් right dance මහත්තයත් එක්ක කතා කරන්න කැමති right අය අතුසන් hands down. Thank you very much. Hands down. And don't put reactions right in the screen. Yes, අපි අද දවසේ අපේ right ආදරණීය දරුවන් කීප දෙනෙකුට speech master right තනතුරක් ලබා දෙනවා. ඒ වගේම අපේ speech masters international මේ club එකේ right general secretary කෙනෙක් විදියට අපි මේ අතරින් කෙනෙක් award කරනවා. Yes. We have now the guest speaker, Mr. Dance from New Zealand. I warmly welcome for the program and happy to see you again. And I do want to wish you a happy new year. Yes, Mr. Dance.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you and everybody else as well.
Yes. So we have been eagerly waiting to you and to listen and to talk with you as well as me and my students. So beautiful students, can you show me clapping for Mr. Dance who comes from New Zealand? And so take your heart reaction to arriving to the Zoom meeting, Mr. Dance from New Zealand. And firstly, in this first meeting, you are a chief guest. You are a guest speaker, which as the Speech Masters International Club. All right, this is the first meeting in our Speech Masters Club. As well as you know, we have just started the club 4th of December. On that day, you have joined the meeting as the guest speaker. But today, we warmly welcome again as the guest speaker for the program. This is very special for our students, and this is the very special day of my life and their lives. And saying Aibowan for our country, Mr. Dance. Again, I do want to wish a happy life. You have been giving big support. You are a kind person. I haven't still learned to appreciate that kind of person in my life. So I do want to tell my lovely parents, we have in our programs, we have Mr. Sebastian Lawrence, Dr. Chris from Australia, and our little princess comes from England, Dinara. So they have been, and Senuri from Malaysia, they have been helping us to develop our students' skills. And again, I warmly welcome for the program, and our Dulanka is going to say hi to, and she is ready to talk with you. Yes, Dulanka?
Yes, sir. Hi, Mr. Aronson. Hi.
Hello, lovely to meet you.
Yeah, sure. So we're really happy to meet you today, and because it's the first time that this is really important for us. So I'd like to talk with you for more. So I have a question for you. Can I ask that?
Yes, please do.
So my first question is for you is what do you most like in Sri Lanka?
I haven't actually been to Sri Lanka yet. COVID has stopped a lot of travel, which is really disappointing for me because I've missed a lot of traveling across the world. But with Sri Lanka, what I've met so far is the different people who live here in New Zealand from Sri Lanka. And the people from Sri Lanka I have found always to be very warm and welcoming. And I honestly love the hospitality from the people when you meet them. You come to their homes here in New Zealand, and it's wonderful to see just how much they embrace and love their culture back home in Sri Lanka and bring that richness of diversity, heritage, and culture and family values here to New Zealand from Sri Lanka. So that's what I like about Sri Lanka so far, is the people and the way that they act and carry themselves from Sri Lanka as a representation of their home country. And seeing that richness and the diversity brought here to New Zealand is really nice and really rewarding. That's what I like about Sri Lanka so far.
Yeah, that's great actually. So what do you what do you feel about Sri Lanka? I mean, what's your main idea about Sri Lanka? It means that we were in a pain because of COVID-19 wars. Now it's not. So mainly now the present situation, we're not in such a biggest pandemic. So what do you think mainly about Sri Lanka and the visiting and the tourism and the beautiful? What do you think about that? The beautiful.
Well, geographically, I understand that Sri Lanka is just to the left. India, to the right of India, which is a large island, and so an island nation. I understand that you have very beautiful beaches And you can tell that by looking at the people. You have a very beautiful beach culture looking about you. The beautiful palm trees I've seen in the different photos that I've seen from Sri Lanka. The beaches are impressive and people just enjoying an island nation. And you're very close to the equator as well, which tells me you're a very warm country. And in warm countries, we love the outdoors, we love the sunshine, and we love the water as well. And so those are different things that I'm looking forward to finding out and discovering for myself when I visit Sri Lanka one day.
Yeah, actually, there are a lot of historical places as well in Sri Lanka, like Sigiriya, and there are a lot of historical places as well, and there are really valuables there that we can prove from the equipments that we have. So, have you decided to come to Sri Lanka? I mean, soon to visit and to enjoy Sri Lanka.
It's definitely on the cards to visit. I was actually meant to go to India in 2019 for a friend's wedding, though his wife's visa got held up, and so that delayed that trip. And before we knew it, the world was hit with a global pandemic in 2020, so nobody went anywhere. Then 2021, no one went anywhere, and we've just come into 2022, so I'm quite excited to get out and do some more international traveling once we know what's happening with the global pandemic and it's settled down, and yeah, experience some more of the world and the people, because that's what makes the world, the people and where they're from, their stories, their heritage. And I'm really excited for that journey once we're able to travel and make plans. So at the moment, it is definitely on the list of places to visit and to see the people and to hear their stories and to see how they live where they are. And that's what makes it so exciting and rewarding. Yeah. So definitely on the cards.
Oh yeah. So now here it's normal. About COVID pandemic. What about New Zealand? A pandemic and the tourism like that and the economic things. What about that in New Zealand?
Well, here in New Zealand, when the global pandemic hit, we had a very strong international tourism industry, and that was worth at least $26 billion to New Zealand annually. And overnight, that economy or that revenue stream to New Zealand just disappeared. There were no more international tourists. We were one of the first countries in the world to very quickly close our borders to the rest of the world. And we've been closed to the rest of the world for almost 2 whole years now. And that's just crazy to think that that's $26 billion annually that we just don't see into our local economies. And that definitely has had a very strong impact across the country to our tourism operators, our adventure tourism operators. New Zealand is famous for the bungee jump. We were the country that created that with AJ Hackett, jumping off very high bridges and buildings connected to a big bungee cord. It's a one-way trip otherwise. And yeah, we've really felt that. We've missed seeing the rest of the world. We've tried travel bubbles with Australia, but that brought in the COVID variant to our country, which brought Auckland, the city that I live in, the biggest city in New Zealand, to a grinding halt. And for 4 months, Auckland was in a lockdown. Auckland is a very key city to New Zealand. It has a population of 1.5, 1.7 million people. And that's a large chunk of our country. We have only 5 million people here in New Zealand, a very small country by world scale, but definitely a very high standard of living, and we enjoy that. And so safety is really important for us. Very quickly as a society, we got used to new terms such as social distancing. We weren't used to that. We got used to masking up. We've worked very hard as a nation to get to over 90% fully vaccinated. And not many countries in the world can boast that they're at 90% vaccination. And that keeps us safe. And we're really important. We're very focused on that. And we find that is really important to us as a nation. We want to protect ourselves, our elderly, our families. And COVID-19 has had a very strong impact upon the people of New Zealand here. But once again, we're vaccinated. We're keeping very safe. We're getting very used to using our smartphones to scan into every location that we go to or manually write where we've been. Yeah, so that's part of how the global pandemic has affected us here in New Zealand. We now are under a traffic light system. We used to be under alert level system, which was 4 alert levels, depending on what COVID or how COVID was affecting and impacting upon our communities. And we've transitioned now to the traffic light system. And we're getting used to that. But like I say, we are feeling very safe and we're looking forward to connecting to the rest of the world. So very excited for 2022. When we look at history, as you mentioned before, Sri Lanka has a very rich history. History is important because we learn from it. We look at global pandemics that have hit the world before, because this is not new to have a global pandemic. We've had the Black Plague, we've had SARS, we've had bird flu, we've had many pandemics that have hit the world, all at varying impacts upon the world. But they talk about how pandemics generally last about 3 years. So hopefully we're past the peak of COVID for the world. We've learned to live with it. The virus is now starting to weaken and we can get on getting back to our new normal. Yeah. So that's a little bit about COVID and New Zealand and some of the trends that we've seen. We're doing really well as a nation compared to some of the very high death rates in other countries and the low vaccination rates, which is really sad because we do want to keep ourselves, our families, and our communities and our nation safe. Back to you.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for having a chat with me. I really enjoy it, and I knew a lot of about New Zealand actually. So thank you so much for having a chat with me.
Yes. Yes, fine. I'm interrupting. Mr. Dance, right? A lot of students are eagerly waiting to talk to you. That's why I'm interrupting to you. Next chance goes to Netuli Senulmi. Right? You can talk with Mr. Dance.
Hello, very good evening, sir. How about you?
Good, thank you. It's about 5:15 in the morning here in New Zealand, and I understand it's quite late for you guys. This is probably the closest time where it sort of felt semi-normal for both of us, being awake and conscious.
Okay, sir. So my first question is, have you been to Sri Lanka?
No, I haven't been to Sri Lanka yet. I haven't had that honor and privilege due to the global pandemic.
Okay, so sir, how about the New Year for your country in these days?
Pardon, please repeat the question.
So how about the New Year for your country?
Something about our
Yes, could you, Mr. Dance?
country?
Yes. How about the celebration of New Year? She's asking about how about the celebration of New Year? Yes.
How about the celebration of New Year's?
Yeah.
Well, that was a lot of fun here in New Zealand. I think any celebration, what makes it really special is the people. You can go to one of the most boringest places in the world, but as long as you're with good friends, you will always have a good time. Here in New Zealand, especially in Auckland City, where I live right in the CBD, lots of tall buildings, some beautiful green spaces with our parks. We always have a traditional fireworks from our from our tallest building here in New Zealand, which is Sky Tower. And Sky Tower is the 10th largest building, and we have fireworks off it every year. And this year, no fireworks due to COVID, because they were really discouraging large groups of people from getting together, because we call those super spreader events if someone has COVID. So this year, our New Year celebrations was very toned down due to safety reasons. though a lot of fun with good friends. We went out and about. There were still quite a few crowds of people because we're just used to getting together and enjoying New Year's. Yeah, so New Year's was fun with friends, just very toned down.
Okay, so sir, how about the climate in your city, Jay?
So how's the climate in my city?
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Good question. The
Yeah.
climate here, well, it's summertime for us here in New Zealand. And in summertime, it's holidays, and we just love to what we call chillax, kick back, enjoy the weather, enjoy good friends, enjoy the beaches, lots of ice cream. One of our favorite dishes in summer is fish and chips. And all of that is because of the climate here in New Zealand at the moment. December is when our summer officially begins and ends. So 3 monthly cycles. Summer begins in December. I love that because it's New Year's month, Christmas month. And so we don't have a white Christmas. We have a beautiful sunny Christmas with barbecues and beaches and friends. Yeah. So that's what our climate is like right now. Probably very similar to Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much for chat with me, sir. I have learned a lot of things from you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I'm enjoying this.
Yes, Mr. Dance. So I will give the next chance to Samadhi Apsara, right? You can talk with Mr. Dance.
Hello, sir.
Hello, lovely to meet you.
Love me too, sir. Happy New Year too.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you and all the students and parents and Mr. Sampath in Sri Lanka. Lovely to be here with you at this time.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm very good. I feel a little bit bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for early morning, but that's all right because I usually get up at about 6 a.m. usually and go out for my morning jog. So I like to have a run each day to start my day, and they're very busy and long days. So this is nice for something different to speak to the students.
Thank you, sir. It's good. How long have you been in New Zealand?
I'm born and bred in New Zealand, and so a long time, I guess you would say. And I was born actually here in Auckland City, so it is the place of my birth. I am from a very large family. I have 8 brothers and sisters, including me. I am the fourth child, so I'm middle equal. Home is never a boring place with that many children, that many families, that many nieces and nephews running around. Yeah, so yeah.
Thank you, sir. Do you like our country?
Yes, like I said, I haven't physically been to Sri Lanka yet. It has definitely been on the travel cards, though traveling just hasn't been happening for the last couple of years, and just not too sure what's happening for the next few years as we learn to live with the global pandemic.
Yes, thank you, Samadhi Apsara. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, right. Yes, next, I will give the chance. Samadhi Keshala, right? You can talk with Mr. Dance.
Hello, Mr. Dance.
Hello, good morning from New Zealand and good evening in Sri Lanka.
Welcome to our Sri Lanka, and I'm happy to see that you.
It's lovely to meet you as well.
Okay, so I have some questions asked from you. So my first question is, what has been the most interesting item of food you are tasted?
What are some of my favorite dishes to eat? What is my favorite food? I think for me, it comes down to what season it is of the year. So, like in winter when it's cold, I like nice hot dishes. I like a good Sunday roast. Depending on the roast, if you're having lamb roast, you like a nice mint sauce, roast vegetables with lots of gravy and mashed potato. Another one, so that's shepherd's pie. That's quite a unique, interesting New Zealand dish. So the layer of mince at the bottom, then mashed potato and grilled cheese on top, usually with rosemary herbs spread in it. And you have, yeah, that's shepherd's pie in winter. In summer, I love a really nice salad. So a Greek salad or a chicken and mango salad, coleslaw, barbecue meats are really nice. So sausages and steak on the grill. Yeah, so depending on the season, depends on the food. But for me, there's lots of quick options with food. There's pizza, there's fast foods, so takeaways. I'm not a huge fan of fast foods. I live in Auckland City and we have lots of different cultural restaurants. And so a lot of my friends, when we go out for brunch, which is the meal between breakfast and lunch, because you're too lazy to maybe get up too early. So you don't have breakfast and it's too late for breakfast. So we call that meal brunch. So we go out for brunch about 10 or 11 o'clock. And yesterday we had Malaysian for brunch. And in the evening, I had a butter chicken dish with garlic naan and a mango lassi as well. So here in Auckland City, I feel very privileged that I get to try all these different foods every single day that I like. So I like lots of different foods, but usually depending on the season is what I like to taste as well. Yeah. So some of my favorite foods, yeah, depends on the season. Otherwise, in New Zealand, one thing that we love traditionally is ice cream, but all things in moderation. If you're going to eat ice cream, make sure you're exercising as well, because you don't want to look like an ice cream. You just want to taste the ice cream.
Yes, thank you, Samadhi. And so we want to enjoy and chat with you. So when we have a speaker, today we have some speakers. So our speech master Salani Silva is going to speak about you are not a loser, you are a winner. In this first of year, she is giving her ideas to us. You are not a loser, you are a winner. This is speech master Salani Silva.
Think. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I'm a winner. Yes, you are correct. But on that time you think, no, I can't do this. No, I'm not winning. Yes, you are not winner. You're correct. You are a loser now. Rise up with those strong. Every time you mind on positively, you can do your work very well. But every time you mind on negative thing, you can't do your works. So, set your talents. You know what are my talents? You know I can sing. Many came again like that. Again, set your weapons. You know what are your weapons? Translate your talents. All the people say, oh, she's a talented girl. Oh, he's a talented boy. Like that. So, to tell you how to go a competition. Oh, it replaces people here. You ever feel about that? On that time also your mind is negative thing. No. You can't do that. All people say, she can't do that. He can't do that. Like that. But on that time, your mind is positive thing. Yes, I can do this competition. Yes, I can win this competition. Every places you can hear people's clap.
This is the best time for that.
Yes, super cool. Speak Master Salini Silva. Yes, Mr. Dance, I do want to say in the speech club, we do want to rise up their abilities of speaking. So inviting you, right, they are learning some expressions of perfect English, the way you are speaking. So right, new words, new knowledge. In this meeting, you are a valuable person to their world. And so that's why I do want to inviting you. So next, I will give the chance to speak Mr. Dance, ask few questions from Mr. Dance. Buddhini, this is your chance. You can talk with Mr. Dance. Are you okay, Mr. Dance?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning from New Zealand. Good evening in Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Good. Happy New Year for you and your family.
Thank you very much.
Sir, what is the season in your country in these days? Is it winter?
Here in New Zealand at the moment, it is summer. We like this season. Holidays, beaches, sunshine, ice cream, good friends, families, and barbecue season.
Oh, how many countries have you been traveled?
I've been to Australia, America, not many countries actually. Yeah, I've always been busy with work, and I actually travel a lot in New Zealand. So for work in New Zealand, I've done a lot of research with our rainbow communities, and that's given me the opportunity to travel across our main islands, North Island and South Island, very much. And so for a 12-month calendar year, I am usually traveling about for 3 to 4 months of the year away from home to different cities and visiting with different communities. So lots of travel domestically, just not so much internationally. I have traveled quite a bit to Australia back and forward because I am half Australian. My mother is an Australian born and raised. And so pop over to Australia quite often. We have this term in New Zealand, it's across the ditch.
So, what is your favorite television?
What is my favorite television show? I guess as an adult, I don't get a chance to watch too much television. If I'm looking at a screen, it's usually for social media or for research or, yeah. Growing up, I loved my cartoons. That was a lot of fun to watch cartoons. Adult, yeah, screen time is very different. I like to watch a good movie with friends. There is Netflix, which is a live streaming application. And for shows, I like funny shows really, because life can be a bit too serious when you're always researching and reading reports. And so when I do get the opportunity to watch TV, I like to watch funny shows. So comedy is quite important.
So thank you for spoken with me.
You're welcome.
Yes, Buddhini, thank you. And so I will give next chance to talk with Mr. Dance. Yes, generally, Upecha, you can take your chance to talking Mr. Dance. Generally, this is your chance.
Hey, sir.
Good morning or good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's lovely to be chatting with you, with the students and Mr. Sampath as well.
Okay. Why do you like reading Max?
Do I like reading magazines? Is that the question?
Yes.
Reading, I don't get a chance to read many magazines. Maybe when I'm going through the supermarket aisle in the shopping center, I'll grab a magazine and look at that while I'm going through the supermarket. Otherwise, I like a good book. So it's nice to sit down on the weekend and find a nice little reading spot. I live close to several parks. Auckland Domain, the largest park, Auckland Domain is one of the largest parks I live next to. I live next to Albert Park and Victoria Park. All three are beautiful green spaces in our city, and there's nothing better than taking a small picnic rug and my book, finding a nice tree with a good breeze, and just enjoying a good book under a tree in the park. Yeah, so I do enjoy reading. Not so many magazines, more books.
Yes, thank you, Chenuli. Next, I would like to invite Ayodhya Bandara. Right, you can talk with Mr. Dance.
Hello, Mr. Dance.
Hello, Blanca. Good morning from New Zealand.
Good morning. How you are?
I'm feeling very good today, thank you.
How about COVID condition in your country?
How about what in my country?
How about COVID condition in your country?
How is COVID affecting my country?
Yes.
Yeah, COVID has been very annoying and disrupting to our everyday lifestyle here in New Zealand, though we've learned a lot from it. And one of the key strengths to COVID affecting our country is people being compliant to what the government has suggested for our people. We're very fortunate that our government has been very clear in their communication with the people. The Prime Minister, especially at the beginning of the pandemic, brought a lot of strength and resolute to the people of New Zealand and set a very good tone with really good communication and sharing the facts and a lot of good common sense. And so we stayed at home, which was very different for us here in New Zealand. When the global pandemic first started for us back in March 2019? Yes, 2019. We were right at the peak of our festival season here in New Zealand. We have these massive festivals with tens of thousands of people gathering for different events. And all of a sudden we go into a nationwide lockdown for a whole month. That was very impactful across our country. But because of the tone from our government, we got through it together. So COVID has been annoying, disruptive, a very big learning milestone for our country, though we're getting through it. So that's a little bit how COVID has impacted upon New Zealand.
Yes, thank you, Ayodhya. Thank you.
I will come to your country.
Thank you. Yes. Next. Nimsara, you can talk with Mr. Dance.
Hello, sir.
Good evening in Sri Lanka. Good morning from New Zealand.
Good morning, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm feeling very fresh at the moment. Yep, it's early, so it's good to be up and out and chatting with all the different students this morning.
Okay. Sir, what's your ideas for this program?
What is something about the program?
Yes. How do you feel this program?
How do I feel about this program that you're learning with English?
Yes.
I think it's very important to be on this program because you are learning another tongue, another language, and that's important. My grandmother always said, every skill you learn goes into your kite or your bag of life, and you will learn with the skills that you are learning. They will make it easier for you in life, because the more skills you have, and especially learning English, it's a communication skill. And when you can communicate with people, that helps you emotionally, because you can feel more at ease talking to someone. And that's really important, no matter where they are in the world. Having different languages, or as we would say, being multilingual, is very important. The more languages you can speak, the more people you communicate with. But one of the most important languages to back up what you're learning is body language. How is a person responding to, or physically responding to your questions? Are they happy? Are they sad? Do they look engaged and interested, or do they look bored? Yeah, so body language is an interesting language as well. And that backs up what you're learning with English, which is really important. So I think your program is very important, because it will be a skill that you can use throughout your life.
Okay, thank you, sir. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Yes, I would like to invite Sinuli Sahan now, so where you can ask questions from Mr. Dance.
Hello, sir. Happy New Year. And it's my pleasure talking
Happy
to
New
you. What are the new things with you, sir?
Well, firstly, it is a pleasure to be talking to you as well. And what is new with me? Well, the year is new, which is exciting. It's January 2nd here. So we had our January 1st yesterday. I am still working through exactly what my goals will be for this year. I have been so busy. I've been back in my home city now for 2 weeks. I got caught in lockdown away from my city. I was away for work for 2 weeks, and then Auckland City went into a snap lockdown for 4 months. So for 4 months I was at home while Auckland was in lockdown. And yeah, everything's new and exciting at the moment. I'm still playing catch up with friends. I'm still playing catch up with last year. And I am looking forward to formulating my personal and my professional goals for 2022. They're all sort of jumbled up in my head at the moment, and I want to get them on paper, because a goal written down is much more clearly defined, which is good. So yeah, that's how my year's starting. I feel a little bit jumbled, though excited, because yeah, feeling a lot more certainty here in New Zealand with global pandemic and knowing what's happening for us. Yeah, so I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling excited, and looking forward to 22 and enjoying it.
Do you like my motherland, sir?
Do I like your motherland?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do I like Sri Lanka? Yeah, I like the people. That's how I got to meet Sampath, through a mutual friend that we have, and his friend lives here in New Zealand. And his friend asked me, hey, Dans, I have a friend who has an international language school, and he would like to connect for purposes of speaking English. And I speak English, which is really easy, because I grew up with that tongue or that language. And yeah, that's what I know about Sri Lanka so far. The people are very warm, they're very inviting, and I'm looking forward to physically seeing the country one day.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you, Tinuli. Right, yes. And right, so my friend, yesterday I messaged to him and say right about you, and right, students right in New Zealand, the time is morning, early in the morning. So Mr. Dance, wake up for us. Rise up your abilities. Rise up your brain. Rise up your body language. We must thank you, Mr. Dance. And right, I would like to invite to talk Onit again, Sarah, with Mr. Dance, ask a few questions from Sir.
Hello, Mr. Dance.
Hello, good morning from New Zealand. Good evening in Sri Lanka.
Happy New Year to Sir.
Happy New Year to you and your family.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. Yes. I think he is not in the meeting.
Okay,
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Then.
that's fine.
Yeah. Right. Okay. And so. So we do want to talk, but the time is to the time is the valuable for you, and I do want to say thank you. And right, Asni Tuinya is ready to make in few words saying thank you for coming our program, Mr. Dance from New Zealand.
Thanks for giving me a wonderful chance to talk few words for you. Firstly, Happy New Year for all of you. Mr. Dance, thanks so much for your kind words and your valuable time for your valuable time for us. Your voice so beautiful and you think differently and your words are very important to us. We learn many things from you. My words are not rich to thank for you, but I want to thanks for your support, for your help for us. You join with in New Zealand with online. We all are enjoy of the day as first international speech masters meeting. Mr. Dance, I hope you also enjoy of this program. And again, thanks for very much for joining with us. Also, I want to thanks our friends for giving their help and support for us. Also, never I forget to thanks Mr. Sampan Navaratna for giving her help. He always helps. Again, thanks very much, especially Mr. Dance. And in this new year, I wish all of you Happy New Year.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Yes. Before leaving, so right, you can advise my students, right? You can advise us. We do want to write your experience. So within few minutes, right, taking your beautiful words. So right, we are waiting you, and right, you have been given this this beautiful valuable time on this beautiful year. So Mr. Dance, right, okay, so right, the words to us from you.
Okay, some words from me. In the moment, I'm going to show you something. I think it'll be quite valuable. Hold on, let me just turn this around. So this is New Zealand.
Yes.
In the morning. This is sunrise. My apartment overlooks the city. You can see the water in the background.
Yes.
And you can see the large park. It's a little bit dark at the moment because the sun is still rising. But that is an inspiring view that happens every single day, no matter what the weather. So I guess my wise words to you this morning are that no matter what happens in life, every day will bring you a new day. If the day before wasn't so good and it didn't go your way or how you planned or what you expected, a little bit like the talk, you know, the difference between being a winner and the focus is being a winner. And the success is what you see it as. Success could be getting up every morning, going for a run, and in the day, the people that you're around, because they're a part of your support network. And for me, that brings a lot of joy to my life. So for me, I find that's a successful day when I accomplish the things that I want to. Sometimes it's hard to accomplish the things that you want to. But every day is a new day. It's a fresh start. And there's an excitement about that when you see the sun rise, when you take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and with the relationships around you, with family and friends. That's really important. So that would be my advice to you. Think like a winner. Be consistent in what you do. Practice. Some skills won't come easy, but they will eventually come with the right support, with the right attitude, with the right thing. And yeah, enjoy life, the fresh starts that it brings. Be consistent in what you do. Love the people that you're around. Love makes the world go round. I look at the passion that you have for learning a language. I look at the passion and the leadership that you have from this program and from your teachers, from Mr. Sampath. All these things work towards being a winner in your daily life. I don't want to talk about losers. I think we know automatically what sort of things makes a loser, because it comes from a place of not doing, not being motivated. Be motivated as a winner. Be motivated in your attitude. Be motivated and consistent in your homework, in your learning, in your support network around you. Invest in you. When we talk about investing, we think about investing in share market or investing in money, but invest in your life skills, because your life skills will make you a better person to be around. Invest in the people around you, because you are a sum of the people that you spend time with. If you spend your time with winners and hard workers, you will be a winner and a hard worker. So look at the friends that you spend your time with. Don't waste your time. I went out for dinner with a good friend last night. And when we were finishing dinner, they turned to me and something they said, I've really appreciated. They said, Dans, thank you for your time, because I know how valuable that is. And I was a little bit taken back by the comment, because at the end of dinner, I wasn't expecting such a profound statement or a very thoughtful thank you, to say thank you for my time. And it's true. Where do you spend your time? Are you going to spend your time enjoying life with your friends and your family and doing good and helping and growing your community and your skills? Or are you going to waste your time? It's very important how you spend your time. Be consistent with your learning. Love who you are. Love the people that you're around. Every day is a new day, and value that. Cherish that. Think upon that. Reflect upon that, and invest your time and your energy into doing good. Invest your time and your energy in doing positive things. Yeah, that would be my words for today. Invest in you, invest in time, and think about how you spend it. Spend it wisely, because when you look back, you can't take that time back. So I hope when you look back that you know that you did your best every day. You know, doing your best isn't a one-off thing. Doing your best is an attitude. It's a daily thing. Yeah, and that's exciting. So invest your time wisely, invest in you, spend it so wisely. It's the most valuable thing. I think time is more valuable than money. The time that we've spent walking, the time that you've spent here learning, just by having a conversation, listening to how someone speaks in their mother tongue, listening to the way they speak. Are they excited? Are they bored? Are they tired? Yeah, all these, that body language match with learning English. It's quite exciting. So that's my advice so far for you today. Happy to take any more questions. Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Dance, so we normally, if we have a guest, right, we do something special for our students. As remarkable your arriving for the meeting, for rise up being their brave brain, as you said to us, time is valuable and your voice is valuable to us. Through your beautiful voice, right, we are awarding the position of speech master for their achievement, their skills of speaking and leadership through the group of our Speech Masters Club. So now I'm going to share the names of today Speech Masters as the guest speaker. Could you read their name as the remarkable for their winning as the Speech Masters? Are you okay, Mr. Dance?
Yes, I'm okay with that.
Thank you very much. Right, thank you very much. So, beautiful students, we have today new speech masters for the club. From the beautiful voice, the brave voice comes from New Zealand. Mr. Dance is going to tell us the names, speech masters of new members of speech masters.
Okay, I think that here. Oh,
Yes.
okay. I think your language is singer. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
So-
it is difficult to you, right? But yes.
Okay, that's all right. Let's see if I can get this right. Thank you for this opportunity. How exciting and congratulations. So the three names that I have in front of me are Speech Master. Okay, let's see. Samadhi
Apsara.
Asara?
Yes. Right. you are.
Asara?
Yes. Yes.
So congratulations. That's awesome. The second speech master I have is Bahari Sinitma.
Senitma. Yes. Right. You are.
Sanitma.
Yes.
Bahari
super.
Sunita. Congratulations. And the third speech master I have today is Damini Dahasa.
Yes.
Dahasa?
Yes.
Dahansa?
Dolmini Dhamsa. Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. So I was very close. The
Yes.
pronunciation.
Yes.
So congratulations to the three of you for being speech masters today. And in New Zealand, when we kōrero, when we speak to people, kōrero is a native word. My native language is Māori. After a guest speaker speaks, they generally give what they call a waiata, a little song. So very special for you today, I would like to just give you a little waiata, a little song. And this is one of the greeting songs that we have here in New Zealand, which helps people learn Māori to English. And you're learning singer to English, which is a very valuable resource. So we would say, Haere mai, everything is kapai. Haere mai, haere mai, haere mai. Not a cloud in the sky, ke te pehe koe, ke te pae. So just a little while to just say congratulations and welcome and keep up the great work.
Yes. Super cool. I have planned, but I didn't send you because, right, you are the guest speaker, you are the chief guest. Through your beautiful voice, that's the winning of their life. So saying your words, right, that is the amazing things. I can say the names, but that's not the big winning for their lives. If the chief guest announced that, that is the real winning their congratulations. Okay, so again, Mr. Dance, we have in this Speech Masters Club, we have a most powerful position that's called General Secretary. So we are going to award the one student who learns from international speech club as well as international language school. So as the winning, yes, right. Could you again, I'm going to share the name of the person. So could you again repeat the name as the General Secretary of the International Speech Masters Club? All are ready. Mr. Dance also ready. Sir, yes, could you? Yes. Mr. Dance, could you turn on your mic? Could you please? Mr. Dance, right there. Could you turn on your mic, please? Yeah, wait. Yes, right now. It's yeah. I'm
you can
sorry.
hear me.
I'm sorry. Okay, I made a mistake. Right. Yes.
I was trying to unmute. Okay. So a very special congratulations for General Secretary of Speech Masters International goes to Ayoda.
Yes. Ayodhya
Damsarani.
Yes.
Ayoda Damsarani.
Yes.
How exciting. That's awesome. Congratulations on being General Secretary of Speech Masters International from Dan's here, Mr. Dan's here in New Zealand, Aotearoa.
Yes. Thank you very much. And so as the final voice, I would like to invite, so right, no words from me. I haven't learned to say thank you, Mr. Dance. I'm really appreciate. That's very kind. We have learned many things, and I do want to invite again. If you have free time, please come to us and share your knowledge, share your beautiful voice, share your abilities to us. Speech Master Sudipa Situmini, I would like to invite, give a thank you speech for Mr. Dance as the guest speaker for this ceremony.
Really, actually, sir, Mr. Dance, we enjoyed an amazing time with you and trusting and hearing your brave voice also. And you have exact so valuable time for us. And we learned many things that more than our little brain. So you simply explain many things in your country, also in my country, and how we develop our knowledge and how we achieve our goals step by step. And really, sir, those advice are very important and real important for our future. And also, yes, indeed, a few minutes ago, we have also selected General Secretary for our Speech Masters International, and I also don't like to give our thank you speech for you, and thanks for you. Really thanks a lot for abstract your valuable time for us, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. Right again, Mr. Dance, come again. So this is the time to say bye to Mr. Dance, who comes from New Zealand. So put your heart reactions right in the screen, saying bye to Mr. Dance. Okay, Mr. Dance. All right. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a pleasure to talk to you this morning and to have your very interesting questions. And like I say, I'm very excited to get back to international travel one day. But right now, learn, focus. It's a brand new year. Every day is a fresh start. Keep that positive thinking. Have a good support network around you. Listen, observe, learn, and practice, and be consistent in the work that you are doing.
Yes. Bye
Thank
for
you.
now. Yes. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
In Sri Lanka.
Yes. Goodbye.